Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Na Chairman Capo Daniel. I want to send una this short video message as we put them out every day. Then talk say for do something over and over, get the same result, and then expect different result while doing the same thing is a form of madness. You know, if you do something every day, they get the same result. Then you do the thing the same way, the physics something it go change. That one a craze. I want to tell una say, we'll get some people then for our Ambazonia, where they don't be poisoned with the virus of partisanship and ideology that put itself ahead of the survival of our people, the welfare of our people, and even undermine the aspiration of our people. We don't get a wonderful display of 1st of October celebration across our territory. Some well-informed, some not well-informed, but it undermined the desire of us Anglophones to be our own separate people, to have our own state. Now, it should be very important to our people to know that celebrating 1st October is not something we can settle for. We cannot put the life of our people, their survival, their livelihood, just for the ecstasy of celebrating 1st of October. The people of Catalonia in France, who live in a more better environment of human rights, have protests, march, 90% of them even carry out election to show that the Catalonian people they want independence, and their leader is in jail today as I speak to you. The people of Somaliland have weapons, better training, have international support. They have carved from themselves land which is under their control. The war will wait for them until the day Somalia will put its acts together. They will come back and fight them and take back that land. International sovereignty is very inflexible after the past decades of the Second World War. We must adjust to our own reality. For us to think that we can have independence by demonstrating 1st October celebration year after year is a form of madness. It is a form of madness. Reality will always catch us up like it has had with Ayabacho. The radical elements amongst us have made it impossible, practically impossible, to have a viable fight for our freedom. Geopolitics have put us in a very difficult and tight spot. We must move our struggle from being satisfied within our chat groups, feeling good about our own expression, and translate it into tangible success that put us one step towards the aspiration of our people. The viable, attainable way for us to have independence and achieve the aspiration of our people is to move ahead above what we have been doing so far by engaging in meaningful diplomacy, direct engagement with the Cameroon state, because that is where we are asking for our independence. Independence from who? From Cameroon. We will move there step by step. The vast majority of our people, as expressed by our refugees in Nigeria, our IDPs, and the various segments of our society, stand behind a negotiated settlement that calls for devolution of constitutional power from the Cameroon constitution that gives our people effective autonomy that guarantee us a pathway towards independence. We should not miss an opportunity to miss this opportunity. While Manjunga in Vomeka is still alive, this is our best and only option that is in front of us. PRAP is engaged as I speak to you. We have met with 14 state representatives in New York. We will share the pictures to you. We are due to go to the United Nations in Geneva in November to submit to them our proposition for effective devolution, to take our struggle to the next level. We cannot abandon it in the hands of partisan, illiterate, Turks, and war criminals that will derail us and put us in a state of ecstasy where we will be eating our own like cannibals, like what we have seen displayed by Ayabacho, Echo Jan, and many that has been derailed. Our identity, our aspiration is a noble cause that must be chartered with wisdom, with patience, away from just agitation, anger, and revenge. We must put our survival and our people first. This is the voice of the vast majority of our people who are silent because of cyberbullying that come from the radical element of our society. We must all, with pride for our identity, treasure human life, act with respect for each other, and the respect of the various political organizations that have emerged to best represent the best interests of our people, to pursue the path for peaceful means towards the resolution of this crisis. We should not and will never settle for doing the same thing and expecting something else. We should not and should never. So this is our message for you today. Rally behind us, align the massive support we have had from our soldiers, our communities back home. It will require us to translate this into tangible success to our people so that we can move ahead while protecting this identity that we treasured so much of Ambazonia. There is a way that looks good unto a man, but the end is disaster. Some radical elements, their approach may be appealing, may give us quick satisfaction, but the end will be disaster for our people and will lead us certainly to a total loss scenario, which is something we cannot afford. It is something we cannot accept. It is something we must fight. A war that was declared upon us, that was brought upon us, a peace that we must win for an equitable country where the Anglophone identity, the Ambazonian identity, is accepted, recognized, and preserved in a positive manner through constitutional devolution. So let us be proud and congratulate our people and encourage best practices that puts the rights of and interests of our people ahead of partisanship. Let us be disciplined and let us give peace a chance while we engage in this path for a negotiated settlement. We have gone halfway. The proposition will be made eventually. Cameroon, we believe, will show up. The international pressure is being gathered. We have had guarantee of endorsement of this proposition. For the first time, we have even donors who have pledged to put on the table millions of dollars to be able to have assisted return programs for IDPs, refugees, release of political prisoners, integration of our Ambazonian boys who have held this flag. The guns in their hands, nobody can take away from them. That guns in their hands should never turn against our people. Otherwise, it would turn against those who carry the gun. Ayabacho is a good example. Behave yourself, protect our people, preserve human life. Act with dignity, honor, and pride, and behave in a manner that befits our people, our culture, and our identity. God bless you all.